What if I told you that getting rich starts in your mind, not your bank account? It's not about some magic formula or winning the lottery. It's about rewiring your thinking to unlock the wealth-building potential that's already inside you. Over the next few minutes, we're diving deep into the millionaire mindset. We'll uncover the beliefs, habits, and perspectives that can help you build real, lasting wealth. From embracing calculated risks to understanding the power of assets, these mindset shifts are the foundation for financial success. So if you're ready to stop dreaming about someday and start building the life you deserve, buckle up. This is going to be a game changer. What if I told you that getting rich starts in your mind, not your bank account? You see it all the time, right? People who win the lottery but end up broke again. Why? Because true wealth isn't about how much money you have. It's about how you about money. It's about adopting a mindset that attracts wealth, makes smart decisions, and builds a solid foundation for long-term financial success. And that's exactly what we're going to break down today. We're talking about shifting from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset, understanding the power of delayed gratification, and getting comfortable with taking calculated risks. These are the principles that separate the folks who just dream about wealth from the ones who actually build it. And the best part, these aren't just some abstract concepts. These are actionable strategies you can start implementing to change your financial trajectory. So let's dive in and unlock that millionaire mindset together. Look, I get it. You might be thinking this mindset stuff sounds nice, but does it really matter that much? Here's the thing. It absolutely does. Morgan Housel, the Wall Street Journal columnist and author of The Psychology of Money, put it perfectly when he said, "Doing well with money has little to do with how smart you are and a lot to do with how you behave." Think about it. You probably know people who are incredibly intelligent, maybe even book smart when it comes to finance, but they struggle to manage their own money. On the flip side, you might know others who aren't financial geniuses, but they consistently make smart choices with their money and build wealth over time. The difference? Mindset. It's about understanding that financial success isn't just about crunching numbers or finding the next hot stock tip. It's about developing the right habits, beliefs, and emotional intelligence around money. It's about mastering the mental game of wealth. One of the most fundamental mindset shifts you can make is moving from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset. So what does that actually mean? Well, a scarcity mindset is all about fear and lack. People with this mindset constantly worry about not having enough money, so they hoard what they have, avoid taking risks, and focus solely on saving every penny. Now don't get me wrong, saving is crucial, but a scarcity mindset can keep you stuck in a cycle of never feeling financially secure, even if you're doing okay. On the other hand, an abundance mindset is about recognizing that opportunities for growth and wealth creation are all around us. It's about focusing on creating value, building multiple income streams, and believing that there's more than enough to go around. Let's say you get a $1,000 bonus. Someone with a scarcity mindset might immediately stash it away in their savings account, afraid to lose it. But someone with an abundance mindset might see it as an opportunity to invest in themselves, maybe taking a course to learn a new skill that could increase their earning potential down the line. See the difference? One mindset keeps you playing it safe, while the other opens you up to a world of possibilities. Alright, let's talk about instant gratification versus delayed gratification. We live in a world of "I want it now," right? But the truth is, mastering delayed gratification is one of the most powerful things you can do to build wealth. Think about it this way. Let's say you're about to buy a brand new car, something flashy that'll cost you a good chunk of change every month. But instead, you decide to invest that money. You put $5,000 into a solid index fund, and over time, thanks to the power of compound interest, that investment grows to $20,000. Now, which scenario leaves you in a better financial position? This is what the famous marshmallow test with kids demonstrated. The kids who could resist eating a marshmallow immediately, in exchange for 2 marshmallows later, ended up having better outcomes in life. They were better at planning, saving, and achieving their goals. The same principle applies to building wealth. By delaying gratification, you're making choices that set you up for greater financial freedom down the road. Now, I'm not saying you have to be reckless with your money, but if you want to build real wealth, you can't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone and take calculated risks. Let's be real, keeping all your money in a savings account that earns a measly 0.5% interest isn't going to get you very far. Inflation will eat away at your purchasing power faster than you can say compound interest. Instead, consider investing in yourself or your ideas. Maybe it's starting a small side hustle, putting some money into a rental property, or even investing in the stock market. Of course, every investment carries some level of risk, and it's crucial to do your research, understand what you're investing in, and diversify your portfolio. But remember, the biggest risk is often not taking any risk at all. By playing it too safe, you could be missing out on opportunities to grow your wealth exponentially. The journey to financial freedom is a marathon, not a sprint, and it requires constant learning and growth. The more you know about personal finance, investing, and building wealth, the better equipped you'll be to make smart decisions. Luckily, there are tons of incredible resources out there to help you along the way. One of my all-time favorite books is Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. It completely changed the way I think about money and investing. Another must-read is The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel, which we talked about earlier. And if you're looking to build better financial habits, I highly recommend Atomic Habits by James Clear. These books are packed with actionable advice and insights that can help you level up your financial game. Alright, let's talk about assets versus income. Most people focus solely on increasing their income, which is important, but it's only part of the equation. True wealth is built by acquiring assets, things that put money in your pocket, even while you sleep. Think about it, when you have a job, you're trading your time for money. But when you own assets, they work for you, generating passive income and building your wealth over time. So, what are some examples of assets? Well, it could be dividend-paying stocks, rental properties, intellectual property like online courses or books, or even a successful business. The key is to diversify your asset portfolio and focus on building streams of passive income that can help you achieve financial freedom faster. Let's be real, money is an emotional subject. It's easy to let fear, greed, or even excitement cloud our judgment and lead us to make impulsive financial decisions. That's why it's crucial to develop emotional detachment from money. Now, I'm not saying you should become some cold, heartless, money-making machine, but it's about recognizing that emotional decision-making rarely leads to sound financial outcomes. One of the best ways to achieve this emotional detachment is to build a solid emergency fund. Having that financial safety net in place can give you peace of mind and prevent you from making rash choices when unexpected expenses pop up. Remember, financial success is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about making consistent, rational decisions over the long term, and that requires keeping your emotions in check. Alright, let's recap the key takeaways from today's video. Remember, unlocking the millionaire mindset is all about 1. Thinking long-term, shifting your focus from short-term gains to building lasting wealth through consistent effort and smart decisions. 2. Embracing growth and risk. Stepping outside your comfort zone, taking calculated risks, and viewing challenges as opportunities for learning and growth. 3. Prioritizing learning. Continuously expanding your knowledge about personal finance, investing, and wealth-building strategies. 4. Focusing on value creation, seeking ways to provide value to others, whether through your work, investments, or entrepreneurial endeavors. And 5. Controlling your emotions, making rational, informed financial decisions based on logic and strategy, rather than letting fear or greed drive your choices. So, there you have it, the millionaire mindset broken down into actionable steps you can start implementing today. Remember, building wealth isn't about luck or privilege. It's about adopting the right mindset, developing smart habits, and taking consistent action toward your goals. Now, I want to hear from you. Which mindset shift resonated with you the most? Let me know in the comments below. And hey, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more wealth-building content. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. So there you have it, the millionaire mindset. It's not about being born rich, it's about thinking rich. Remember, the biggest factor holding most people back financially is themselves, their own limiting beliefs and habits. But the good news is, you can change that. Start implementing these mindset shifts today, and watch your financial life transform. And hey, if you're serious about building wealth and achieving financial freedom, I've got a ton of free resources on my channel, from real estate investing to personal finance tips and tricks. So hit that subscribe button and join the community. Let's unlock your full financial potential together.